Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's out here on a walk on a Saturday. This time I think I'd make a video. I think today and tomorrow I'm going to make a video on the cost of living here in Korea. Probably do like 5 things that are affordable, 5 things that cost more compared to the US. All right, number one's going to be the cost of transportation. I don't have a car here, so I don't know what it costs to buy a car, rent a car, or pay insurance. But for transportation, like public transportation, the trains and the cabs and the buses are fairly cheap. To take the train, it's maybe $3 American. You can easily load a train card that they sell at any of the convenience stores, and you can use the same card on a bus. There's almost always a bus station right outside of a train station, so you can get around like that. I haven't needed a car, even if I was allowed to have one really at all. I think flights are fairly cheap too if you want to fly to any of the countries around here. You can go to Japan, any of the Pacific Islands, South Pacific areas, Philippines, anything like that for a reasonable price. And there's also islands like Jeju Island south of here that people fly to visit. And I think it only costs, I think it's less than $100 for a flight. At least right now it is. All right, the second thing that's a good deal here, and these aren't in any specific order, but food and drinks. With the dollar to the Korean won, it's essentially for 10 bucks. Wait, how is it? Essentially for 10,000 won is like $7.50. So that means you can spend, whatever, $20,000 on 20,000 won on a meal, and it's only like 15 bucks. And tends to be pretty decent. I haven't really had a bad meal since I've been here. Even the vegan restaurant I went to, so it tends to be a little more expensive. I did that in a previous video. It's still only like maybe 25 bucks, 30 bucks. Drinks are kind of the same. Cask beer is like 5,000, but they're like the really tall bottles. So it's like really 2 beers. So it's a good deal. As far as grocery shopping, the prices, hope it's not too windy. As far as grocery shopping, the prices are fairly reasonable at some of the grocery stores. I tend to shop there more often than at the commissary. The commissary is kind of limited here. Some things are a little more pricey, but for the most part ends up being cheaper. Like I said, with the restaurant, you go in and spend 30,000 won at a grocery store. It's really only like 25 bucks. So I would recommend shopping at the local grocery stores if they have things you want. They also have convenience stores everywhere. They have like GS25 and CU and 7-Eleven all over the place. So you can pick up all kinds of stuff in there. They typically have like little benches and everything too where you can sit down and eat, because they sell noodles and all kind of stuff inside. All right, the third thing I've really enjoyed here and thought is a good deal is the entertainment. You can go to a baseball game or a soccer match for fairly cheap. There may be, I don't know, 18,000 I think I paid for most tickets. I think 22 was the highest I ever paid. So that's like 15 bucks. And then inside the stadiums are the same convenience stores, and the prices are almost exactly the same. So you're not getting gouged for like, $12 nachos and $20 beers. So it's a pretty good deal. Yeah, for what you're gonna pay for your entire time, ticket, food, drinks, train there and back for like a baseball game is gonna still be less than what you'll probably pay for a ticket to a Major League Baseball game. Now the players are not Major League caliber, but they're still really fun and exciting to go to. All right, I'm trying to film these in between like gusts of wind, so hopefully this isn't too bad. Next is going to be lodging. I obviously don't have to pay anything for lodging because I live in the barracks, so I pay for it through my service, I guess. Uh, but the couple times I've gone out to hotels and stuff, they've been really cheap for how nice they are. 110, 120 bucks for extremely nice hotels, really nice areas, right in the, you know, entertainment areas and sports districts, or whatever you want to call them. And I haven't had any complaints at all. They're excellent. Wi-Fi is really good. Now for renting a place here, there's a video from Remote Darren. I'll pin it up here in the corner. He is down in Busan, and I think he pays less than $700 a month for his apartment, with utilities included, internet included. I mean, that's an excellent deal. You're not going to find that in the US. All right, hopefully the wind isn't too bad. It's becoming fall here for sure, and the wind's picking up. It feels nice actually compared to how humid it's been here. But for the last one today, I'm going to say one of the best deals here as far as cost of living is going to the market. Buying brand name clothes is expensive here, but if you want knockoff stuff, the markets have everything. I don't think there's like a law against it here. If you don't like put on it that it's like original, authentic, like people just make knockoff everything. Bags and watches and all kinds of clothes, shoes, hats. I would say that that is the best place to shop if you want to just get some stuff on the cheap to have some things if you're just visiting for a short period of time and probably gonna throw it away or something when you leave because I don't know about the quality of it. The markets are great. There's food in the markets. Obviously all the street stalls are great, and you can get a lot of like home goods stuff if you need that. Cheap frying pans and kitchen utensils and towels and blankets, get suits made, all that kind of stuff for really cheap prices here. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up. Hopefully it wasn't too windy and I don't have to refilm all this, but that's kind of some of the prices for things. You can calculate it yourself on what you think you're gonna spend. For the groceries, they're gonna be what you pay normally, I would say, like in the US, but then just convert it to won and you're gonna save 25%. Hotels, lodging, rooms seem really reasonable. Going places and doing things is really reasonable, like the sporting events. And then, yeah, the markets where you can get knockout stuff is a good deal if that's what you're into and eating some street food and stuff like that. So if you like the video, the next one will be about things that are more expensive, so stay tuned for that. And everybody have a good day. Bye.